Okay, so I'm going to start with a winged liner brush. That's probably not going to focus because I've got it to focus on Ellen's face, not the brush. But it's just a 317 wing liner from ZOEVA. So I'm going to dip that in a little bit of gel liner. Too close for me, Ellen? Okay, so if you're doing this on yourself, you want to keep your head looking straight ahead and your eyes open. But because I'm doing this on Ellen, close your eyeballs. So the first thing you want to do is really massage it down into the roots of the lashes. And then you can start to thicken it very slightly. Now, don't worry too much about the inner corner and the outer corner at the minute because I am going to go back in with a fine liner brush. So if you just open for me, just look towards me for a second. Okay, and close. The trick to making it look sort of really polished and finished is to really lift up your eye and make sure you're getting it right in there at the roots of the lashes because you don't want any of that skin showing. That's going to give it a less professional finish. Okay, just look straight ahead for me. Actually, look at me for a wee second. Okay, and just look straight ahead. So just with Ellen's eye open, if you just look back towards the camera, I just plotted in a little line there where I want her wing to be. And then close for me. I can just hold the eyebrow so the skin's a bit taut and just draw that down. And then just create the triangle that I'll create here at the edge for the wing. Open for me. Now you can see that wing is not very crisp at all at the outer corner, so I'm going to go back in with a fine liner brush. Whoa, whoa, let's see. Way, fine liner brush, super, super tiny. So just cover your brush and Ellen, close for me. Just make sure your lines and everything are nice and smooth. And open for me. Look towards me. And down. And I'm just going to go tuck right into this inner corner. Open. So you can see, if you look straight into the camera there for me, Ellen, that it's nice and dark right into the root of the lash, right down in here, so there's not going to be any skin showing. If some people, like myself, I do when I curl my lashes, put my mascara on, sometimes you can see the top waterline there, so you can fill that in with black. That will really help pull everything together and make it nice and polished. So yeah, that's it, pretty much, nice and easy. If you prefer, oh, here I've got a bump, close, that's good. Open.
My lovely little bump.
Check that the liner is straight before you start talking about it. Yeah, so to match it to the other eye, the first thing that you want to do then, you right? Is I'm going to get Ellen to look straight at me. And I can see where this line is. And I can plot in this one. So if you look back at the camera. Then I can see on this eye and this eye, check if they're even. If you want to, if you're not quite competent enough to go straight in with liner, use something like an eyebrow pencil because they can be quite hard and so you won't get a lot of colour payoff and you can just smudge it away. And then you just want to do the same on this eye. I'm actually just going to use the fine liner brush to show you with just that on this eye. So if you look ahead into the mirror again.
Mirror?
The mirror. Yes, this is the mirror now. There we go. So that's pretty even, Stevens. Nobody's face is symmetrical. Ellen's quite lucky in that she doesn't have very heavy crease. So she's able to stop laughing.
You know nothing about my crease.
So she's able to pull off winged liner quite well. If you are like myself and you have a hooded crease, I do have another tutorial coming on that. Why do you find the word crease so funny?
Hooded crease.
So if you have a hooded crease, I do have a tutorial coming for that as well. But yeah, this is just how to do a really basic, clean liner that looks pretty polished and professional.
Okay.
Just look down. There we go, now you can laugh.
I just can't do these things seriously.